Hi, in this particular video, I'm going to show you how we can apply neem oil in small quantities to protect the plants against the sucking pests, especially in garden. So I'm going to use the Total Care from Nature Neem. So it's a very good product and it's water soluble. In this video, you can see I am showing you the rose plants. So these are the bud roses, very beautiful, but they are very susceptible to sucking pests. These pests especially attack during early spring and March, May, and it's better to start applying, observing and applying even during the month of April because I'm early in the month of May, and I could see that the pests have already multiplied rapidly and the plant is really in a horrible stage. So I hope that Total Care, I mean the neem oil, will save my plant. So you can see that they are everywhere else, especially in the young sprouts, and you can see even the adults. So the whole life cycle is already completed, and really the plant is in a very pathetic stage. So if I'm not going to do anything else, of course the plant will die. Let's see how Total Care is going to protect my plant from these horrible pests that comes in each and every season.
Okay, so I will try to explain how we can prepare a small quantity of Total Care spray so that we need not store it. We can use it immediately, because as you know, the spray solution should not be stored more than 48 hours, so it's better to prepare and use it as early as possible. Okay, so I just took this spray bottle. So after using the product, you can recycle this empty bottle. Just I washed it so that there is no chemical traces in that. So I'm taking it. Okay, so this is the Total Care for small gardens. I bought some 250 ml. It is EcoSet certified. As you could see, it's completely ecological. It is not at all toxic to humans. The thing is, Total Care, it's pure neem oil. It's made from pure neem oil, so it doesn't contains any chemical or synthetic additives, as you could see in the commercial products, that keeps it liquid even the temperature goes down. So it's the month of March, so it's still chill. The temperature is around 5 to 10 degrees, so it's quite natural that Total Care solidifies. If the product is made from cold pressed pure neem oil, then it's quite natural that the product solidifies like a wax. You could see that. Okay, so the company tells that you need to put around a heater, the bottle near the heater, so that it completely liquidifies. That you can do that if you are going to use the product. We're going to spray all of the product, but right now just one plant is infected for me, so I can put in warm water and I can melt the product completely, and I should wait that completely the product gets liquidifies. Or else what I can do is I can also get some warm water. Okay, not cold water, it's warm water. I can say that I'm just waiting so the water gets warm. So I could feel that the water is getting warm. I'm just feeling by my hands. So the water is warm. Okay, so I'm just filling it up. I'm just controlling that it's not very hot. So this is perfect for me. So I could feel that that's no problem. It's not very hot, it's just still warm. So what I do is I just fill it a good quantity to cover my plant, and like I'm just taking some, not very high, just I think a small quantities, about 5 ml, and just putting it inside. So this is enough, okay? You do not put a lot of quantities, and then I'm just blocking it, and you can see that as the water is warm, you did not liquidify completely this product. Very important that the water should not be very hot, because sometimes in our local heating system the water may be more than 70 degrees. So just close the nozzle. I take really time so that it gets mixed very well. So you can see that there is a milky white product is formed. It's not at all toxic, it's just pure neem oil. So my solution is ready. So I'm back to my rose plant that has been infected by the thrips. So I'm just going to give a spray. So I'm spraying the product all over the plant, okay? So if the plant is in your garden, nearby your house, there are pets, it's not at all toxic or harmful. Especially even after the application of the product, you can see the pests are still alive. It's quite natural because it's not a synthetic pesticide. It doesn't kill immediately. It deactivates the pests. They start, especially they stop feeding, they don't multiply, and they slowly die. So that's why they are not able to create any resistance to neem. So you can apply in the morning or in the evening hours. We can give a spray after 48 hours, and let's see how the insects are getting controlled by Total Care, the 100% Eco certified product from Nature Neem.
It was about 7 days. In between I could not able to apply, because usually we have to apply once in 2 or 3 days when there are heavy infestation, because it was rainy and cloudy. So anyway, I could see that there was not as much of pest population, but since I have not applied after 2 or 3 days, I could see some new, really all the pests were gone, but it was more than 7 days and I could see that there were some new infections of that. I'm giving a second spray, and let us observe how it has been controlled. So about 3 weeks after the spray, in between I have sprayed some 2 times, and I could see that the plants are getting better, and even the thrips started to dry out, and they are started dying, and especially I could see that no new population is coming. So it's just about 1 month after the spray, and we are in the month of early June, and I could see a lot of blossoms. So usually this variety of rose is highly susceptible for the sucking pests, and each time it will succumb to the pest infestation. But this year it was really nice to see that there are a lot of roses, and I think it all goes to the correct treatment by using Total Care. Thank you.